along with glutamine and deglycerized licorice. EPA, DHA at 3 grams a day, some vitamin D. We continued to, over the course of 3 months, I moved these things in. I didn't start them all immediately. She needed some B-complex based on her lab data. Magnesium, I like the glycinate chelate because it's calming. You can take it before bed. DHEA, she was low in DHEA, needed a little bit of that. Progesterone, a small amount of short-term Cortef. So short-term cortisol for a little while. This was a demonstrated need on her ASI panel. She actually turned down, so in my allergic patients, I use a lot of quercetin, metals, bromelain, and vitamin C. Some kind of a combination like that. It's 3 months in, we're moving towards allergy season. We're actually in allergy season. So I asked filagra mutations, you could have some problems. Here is a figure looking at somebody with the filagra mutation. They have, over on the left-hand side, they've got leaky skin. So water exits, allergens and pathogens enter, kick in the immune system. They develop the dermatitis. The dermatitis is very pruritic. So they scratch, and they damage the barrier further. So they throw some steroids and sensory peripheral neuropathy. If you've got to choose one issue that could explain all of these, what is it? Shout it out. Any ideas? Celiac? Okay. Here's a hint. The stomach. What do we do in the stomach? I think she's hypochlorhydric. That's my guess. So she has allergic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis could be contributed to by food sensitivities or food allergies, right? And if she's not breaking those proteins because she has insufficient HCl, they can become antigenic. So that could explain the allergic rhinitis. Let me go back to her list. And chronic sinusitis. It actually could contribute to chronic sinusitis. If you're hypochlorhydric, you're not going to be breaking down.
So I didn't have a lot to be able to do for her because she just wouldn't do it. But if she were an adult and she had a little bit more feelings for when she grows up, one of the things that we're thinking about with her is improving her HCl status, looking at her ability to stand really lower in the breakdown proteins. But she had psilocybin foods, which is pretty much every plant. So it was a hard situation, so I tried subliminal immunotherapy with her, along with an enzyme to break down salicylates. And, we did okay. We made her life a little bit better. Not 100%, but, we got her a little bit better.
There was a slide here that no one ever got back to know
There sure is. So there's a book that you can refer to. Actually, if you need salicylate details, there's a patient wrote something called the Salicylate Handbook, which is pretty handy. You can just Google salicylate sensitivity, and you'll get a decent list of salicylate content in foods. It's all over the internet. But Nourishing Hope is by a dietitian named Julie Matthews. And she's treating kids on the spectrum, but kids on the spectrum always have to rotate. They often have to rotate some of the